Okay, so have you ever taken an online class?
No, because I've heard of bad experiences about online courses, and you can't really talk to, you can talk to the professor, but you have to email them. You can't really go, you meet them, but it's not as personal as I would like it to be.
What did you take?
I was taking just general ed online. All my general ed was online, so just convenience. It was all the classes that I were going to take at the campus were filled up, and the online classes were still open, so.
I took Marketing 101, and I also took Psych 2, I think it was.
No.
And why not?
Just, it doesn't give me an incentive to go to class and want to learn that way. I feel like I like someone being there to at my disposal to answer my questions and stuff like that. And I feel like online doesn't offer that.
What was your experience? Did you like it?
It was okay. I don't like online classes only because it's easy to get caught behind. It's easier to procrastinate. But at the same time, it's more convenient.
It was a lot more disorganized in a certain sense because you had the online aspect, but you also had to show up for class, so it was kind of hard to assimilate both together.
I really liked Psych 2, but Marketing 101 was kind of a little too much. They make it seem like they made me do online discussions, quizzes every week. It was a little too much, and they think you have all this time, but it's just too much work.
And then as far as teaching, do you like it? Or?
I like it. It's there's things that I like about it and things that I don't like about it, obviously. Things that I like, you can certainly present the material, and you have a sense for how it connects or doesn't connect. You can ask students who watch videos and see the material online, what should I do differently, what can we do to improve it, and you get really good feedback from them because most of them are pretty brutally honest with you one way or the other. So there's a feedback loop there that lets it improve over time, but it's a ton of work to do video lessons. So things I don't like, the workload goes up, I think. The other thing that I don't like, of course, is my teaching style, personally, is one where I do a little bit more interaction with students. I like to ask questions, I like to get their feedback, and I like to sort of incorporate discussions and their own confusions at the time into the lesson that I'm doing, and of course you can't do that in a video lesson, so that's a drawback from it.
And Jerry Brown's trying to push so that CSUs and community colleges have more online classes. Do you think it's a good thing, bad thing?
I think it's a good thing if they were to up the not up the UNICAP, up the number of people that can be in that class. So if it's 200 people, I think that's a good thing, just because you can't really get classes here if you have it under.
I actually think that might be beneficial to certain students because you can't get in the class because of the impact. You can't get a seat. They have a whole bunch of budget problems. So it might actually help the economy and help students that are trying to get the degree. Plus, it's for some people like that, they need that, and some others don't.
So there are places where I think it would be extraordinarily valuable and very powerful, and if it's used rightly, I think that information or that money would be great. Just as long as we don't turn it into the blanket definition of what education is. That would be a problem in my book.
No, I think that's a waste of money in my political view.